retarded.
All right, well, don't use that language on here. We're gonna get demonetized. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just barely in time.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
What up, thanks? All right, I'm gonna
you
get
in the
this.
airport, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Successful day. Successful day indeed.
Danny, I got a bag.
Yo, we're live.
Oh, yikes.
Damn. It's gonna blow it up already. Dude, I see Streamlabs annoying. I can't see comment. Oh, I guess I'm on my phone. Oh, here, chat.
Oh, you're on the app?
No, I'm on browser.
No.
Avengers with Victoria Keepa.
All right, I'm hitting the TikTok stream too.
Yeah, dude, you should just stream everywhere.
Yeah.
I only got like 30 minutes.
That's cool. Yeah. I assume Danny has around that too. So
Yeah, Kingpin said he lands at 7.
So that's in like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You guys.
What'd you say, Danny?
Wait for Kingpin. He lands, I think, 7.
Yeah. All right. So I'm on now. We'll see.
Yo,
We'll see back to
three days, 3 flights, 3 crying babies within arm's reach.
That was a good tweet. That was totally.
It's true. It's true.
Wi-Fi.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Can I rename you? Oh, I can.
Aren't the Buffalo Boys fire?
They are. Good call.
Yeah,
Oh, I got some TikTok viewers now too. All right, cool. Emin Holla, what's up? Emin Holla, we're still getting tons of love on your podcast. Yeah, Danny, readjust yourself. You're like the whole thing's covered.
Danny, you look sick as a dog right now.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to change my name back.
Uh,
Miles is fucking annoying.
I changed it back.
Bro, you didn't even... This man.
It's exactly what it was. What up, Alan?
There's no
Alan,
keys. There's no that.
I'm good, man.
I'm not safe.
Here on YouTube Live as well.
How what's the temperature out there, Danny?
Not bad. 35.
Yeah, that's about what it is here. It's snowing here.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
My family's supposed to get like 18.
Wow. Yeah, closer to New York, it's supposed to be way more. Oh boy. Best way to track their hours. So I just use a Google Sheet with mine. But Danny, you were saying there's a way to do it through Online Jobs PH itself.
Yeah, Online Jobs.ph is a free tracker, and it takes screenshots. I think like every 10 minutes. That's good. There's other better ones that you have to pay. I highly recommend using the Online Jobs one or a better one.
Yeah, I mean, either way, as long as the work's getting done, I don't really care the hours too much. But
yeah. I mean, we just go by the honor system. She tells us how much she works every week, and we pay her.
Okay. How do I reach out? Victoria, just DM us on Instagram. We can get that set up. Victoria pumps out the content.
I want to reach you guys about interviewing each of you on a new show I'm doing on my channel. Oh yeah, DM on Instagram. We're always around.
Yeah. Also, getting my first ship and send real soon. Good work. We definitely have to get on that. What else do we have going on? This was semi-impromptu. But
yeah, we got a bit of a slow night tonight.
Yeah, it's just getting started. But those of you who are with us, let us know what questions you have. The TikTok's low-key popping. I got 6 people in here already. You guys.
How many people are watching the YouTube Live right now?
8 right now. You guys doing private? You guys doing private label? So I don't, but I'm here on YouTube as well, and my 2 friends are planning on doing private label this year. Oh, it's lagging right here. Yeah, so these guys. This guy already has an account ready. Nick, are you a private label seller? Okay. When shipping out products that you sell as 2 or 3 packs FBA, do you tape them together? Yeah, tape, poly bag, bundling. If you search like how to bundle products, Not tape. Not tape.
Don't tape. Either
Yeah,
shrink
I don't know why you would tape. Polybag or box?
shrink wrap or
Yeah, it's the same. Like,
polybag. Well, no. Shrink wrap doesn't stick to the product. Tape would. Right.
Yeah.
So
scrap and then.
And then you need a heat gun, and then you just.
All right, yeah, polybagging. Polybagging is probably easier. Oh, PL and wholesale mostly. Sweet. That's cool, Nick. What type of numbers are you doing? I have a feeling you're doing pretty good numbers if you're doing both wholesale and PL. Cool, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll think that's the night now. Oh, so you must be used to this all the time.
Danny, what was the net of your whole skis debacle?
No, what?
What was the net of the whole ski debacle that you had? Did you get them? Your personal skis?
No.
There is not.
Are you renting?
Yeah, well, yeah, I got to buy all new gear.
You're
I
buying?
want to anyway. Well, because I wanted a new jacket anyway, because I've been using the same one for like 7 years. But like my pants were amazing, my gloves are amazing, my goggles are amazing, and all that is like it's gonna be like $1,500.
So then you have to ship everything back.
No, I've ruined my suitcase.
Danny, I don't know. This
Was Danny with the Nelk boys?
we don't know. Depends who's asking. Oh wow, Nick, 120K a month wholesale and 15K a month private label scaling is hard. Wow, Nick, if you want to come on our podcast, we could price that up. Those are really impressive stuff you got going on.
Miles, and more importantly, it depends who's listening to the answer.
Yeah, true. Asking and listening. Yeah, Nick, hit me up on Instagram.
Okay, cool. I'll do that tomorrow. Already in bed for right now. Are you on the East Coast of Victoria?
Yeah.
Early bird. When shipping out products that you sell, oh, we already did that one.
Our Danny, when do you go back?
Wednesday.
Oh yes, you guys are there for a little bit.
Yeah, it was longer than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
What days are you skiing?
Tomorrow, every day but Wednesday probably.
So is Danny sticking with Wi-Fi astronaut? I hope so.
Yeah, yes.
At least for the next couple weeks, and then
This is the name forever, Kevin. All right,
I
Kevin.
don't believe that for a second.
No, this name encompasses everything. The only thing I would change it back to would be my name, but this is good.
It's
for FBA
Lab.
Inventory lab. Oh yeah, inventory lab.
Inventory lab for sure. It just makes it so much quicker, and then you have a better sense of like the metrics and stuff from the numbers it gives you guys. Nick, so we're mainly Pennsylvania and Delaware based, but we do the podcast on Zoom. So yes, I'm in Florida. I get Monday through Friday. Wow.
For your daily show, is that on YouTube? I'm assuming.
Yeah, she pumps out the content.
That's sick.
That is sick.
Victoria, what's your channel name? I'm about to check it out.
Adventures with Victoria.
That makes a lot of sense.
Hit the sub button.
The Denver airport is laid out very well.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are the tickets out there? Like 100 a day?
Absolutely.
How much are the tickets out there? Like 100 a day?
Oh, the lift tickets?
Yeah.
Probably more.
200.
A day.
Yeah. But I mean, like, dude, like skiing's expensive. Like,
Yeah. I mean, up in Vermont.
But if you're up for it, so like all mountains are usually public, and they only own the ski lifts, or they lease the space for the ski lifts. So if you want, you could hike up the mountain and ski down.
I would
That's-
love to try that.
If
I've
I
done
read,
that in Montana. There's like skis you can get, and you put grips on the bottom, and you hike up. And
You can do that up in
Coles
like
is-
in the Mount Washington area, up in like New
yeah,
Hampshire.
you can do any mountain.
you guys would roast me so hard if I talked about doing that.
Doing what?
Hiking up
100%.
the mountain to ski
Yeah,
You
well,
should.
down.
You should.
the only sports ability you have going for you is your basketball skills.
All right.
Nah,
Oh.
you could,
That's what's up.
Great super thanks. You guys are awesome. Hey, Fat Four, appreciate that.
Steve, you gotta hit us with you gotta get on the podcast one of these weeks. What's good? Damn, Steve's up another like 5K followers today. This man is eating TikTok. I'll show him the YouTube as well, so I'm not just talking.
Which QuickBooks apps is free to download? There's several options, but not sure which are.
So there's I think the self-employed one is free, but if you just go up a little bit to some of the paid ones, they're a lot better.
Oh, QuickBooks?
Yeah. The free ones are not that good, at least according.
Yeah, I pay like 20 or something, or like I don't know.
Yeah.
Miles, what do you use QuickBooks for? Is that you don't track inventory in there, do you? You just track everything else.
So I put in all my cards. I gotta with someone who's good at it learn how to do everything, but my cards all in there. They've been the whole month.
Dude, QuickBooks isn't as intuitive to like do a lot of the intricate stuff that I would hope it would be.
What version are you using?
I think the essential. I don't know. Some sales reps.
That's not a good version. That's why.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go in with
You
someone.
have to have like the full pro version.
How long did it take you to get to 7 figures? I think, dude, it's not as outreachable as you would think. It scales pretty easily, right? Once you get the basics,
One good category and then a big Amex to do if you're willing to. Like,
this is scales as your spending capital scales. So assuming you have the knowledge, it just kind of increases as you spend more.
how do I keep track of expenses? Google Sheets and QuickBooks, and then like also kind of inventory lab. Catch with getting use different emails, jig your address a little bit. Get creative. It's different for every site. Amex Gold or Plum? That's a good question. Probably Plum have it, but it seems like a good. Does the Plum give high limits?
Not like Gold or Platinum.
We talked to our rep. It's like because it's a completely different underwriting system. Like the Platinum and the Gold are underwritten together, but the Plum is a completely different process.
The Plum is the Plum I think is what's considered a charge card.
Yeah, I thought that's what the Gold and Platinum's considered. No, oh.
No, because the credit limit's soft. The Plum, you actually have one.
No. There's a definition of charge card. You have to pay in full every month. That's what the Plum is. The Plum's charge card.
And the Gold. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah. I had that mixed up.
My next check for Amazon will be my biggest so far, almost 2K. I'm so excited about that. I've been working my butt off. That's good stuff. That's what I like to hear.
In terms of VPNs, I don't know like the legality or anything, so use at your own risk.
They're not illegal.
I'm covering myself.
There's apps in the so we use CyberGhost to switch VPNs when we're ordering from particular sites. It's an app. You can get it from the iOS store. You can put it on your Mac. You can put it on your phone for ordering. And
how much do you pay? Wait, do you switch it to different countries or different IPs in the US?
It's not domestic. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we just turn it on right when we're trying to place an order, and it just randomly picks a state that it leverages. And then when we're done ordering, we turn it off. And
meant to do that. Yeah, there's some good ones that have no annual fee if you're not looking to spend a ton. That can get you like 2% cash back. Systems, a lot of storefront stalking. Not much software these days, but back in the day, a lot of tactical arbitrage, tactical expander, those tools. You remember over the summer when Garrett was in the airport and the people started fighting next to him?
And I got involved.
It's on a live stream. It's on a live. Yeah, it's on. It's part of it.
They started yelling at me. Yeah.
Do you use Amazon Scout? No, I'm not sure what that is. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, she started coming at me on live stream.
Yes, they had to cut it. That was when I was grinding for the watch time. Multiple user accounts or get both. It depends on the site. You're gonna have to just test things. Like there's nuance to every site. Why? Oh, with 2 T's. Plug in not the Instagram. You should get the Instagram with 2 T's and just have it say I actually.
I want the Twitter with 1 T.
Nah, the dude hasn't the dude not tweeted in like 10 years?
Yeah, or since 2013. It's all right. I might pay someone to get it for me.
That's how all our Amazon is for us on Instagram.
Very little. Almost like pretty much nothing. But like you know, in the event of it, all these sites, these big box retailers have return policies, so it's pretty
I
easy.
mean, the fact of the matter is, once you do anything at scale, things
So-
are going to happen at every stage of the process, right? Things are going to get lost in Amazon's system. Things are going to not come in terms of the retail site. Things are going to come in damaged. Things are bound to happen when you're ordering thousands and thousands of units. You full?
No. Not yet.
What else is going on?
yeah, so not much.
I wonder if Romer, maybe we'll do a cold snow and just sit in the snow.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's
instead
a
of cold
vibe.
bath.
I do that. I swear
Well,
to
no,
God.
but that Miles, that's different because you can like burn yourself.
Miles, I refuse to believe you would ever do that.
Not for like
No, that's not. You're not supposed to really be. You're not supposed to really go under 40.
no, just to
Yeah,
like get the fresh
frostbite.
air. I'm just saying like I'll walk around and stuff and like lay down.
Oh no, I was talking about like sitting and like sitting.
Yeah.
Miles, you should do the cold bath in there.
I still can't picture Miles doing a cold bath. I can't.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
Back when I thought like productivity was how you made money, I did all that stuff like 3 years ago. Like someone just tweeted like an hour ago that when they were starting, they were doing like a whole bunch of routine stuff, and they realized like that wasn't actually what.
Oh, I think routine helps, man.
Oh, it helps a lot of people, and there's obviously a lot of stuff like that. But just in terms of like, you know how some of the most viral business videos on YouTube are like morning routine of Jeff Bezos, or like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like that doesn't help. Oh, dude on
Yeah,
TikTok.
we got plenty of stuff coming in.
Are you going to ASD? I'm not, but Garrett, who's in the stream with me, is, and who I do the podcast.
Wait,
with.
when's ASD?
It's coming up, isn't it?
It's the end of March. I know we get a 4x6 label for free at UPS and an opening account. We also get a free label for 2x1 for SKU labels.
Wait, it's in Vegas, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're
you're
going.
I think I'll dedefinitely be going to that.
I asked you. You said you weren't. Do you recommend?
No, there's no way. There's no way. I said I wasn't going.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
No.
Oh, so it's February 28th to March 2nd.
Danny, you wouldn't survive in Vegas. You need a chaperone.
Wait, that's when ASD is February 28th.
Do you recommend TA for a beginner trying to scale? Absolutely, yeah. If you have the capital, definitely. When doing so with anything, you get good at it by repeating it, by innovating and learning and everything. But I would say it's doing it over and over again and applying the small things you pick up after, like along the way. If that makes sense.
Donald, I got you, Donald.
Garrett, I think that was cool that you pulled the clip from the live stream the other day. That was obviously a very good clip too. Did you just go in and screen record it?
Yeah. I mean, the quality wasn't great, but it's
what it is. That like the takeaways from it obviously are important.
Donald, give me 2 minutes. I'll get back to you with the answer, Donald.
I wish. Yeah, I haven't seen them. I just use the free labels from UPS. We'll see if Danny comes back. Get him on. When y'all pulling up to Miami 2022? Hopefully, I think it's in April or May. Ricky subscribed. Appreciate it. Get a view to watch all this. Yeah, I just don't love the quality that's on them. And there's I feel like there's better content elsewhere that I can use. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe in the future. I just have to I'd have to get my good camera set up, which I should do, and then I guess write down timestamps or something. Or either way, just have them go through.
All right, so Donald, I just looked at the ASIN that you put. That's I would be willing to bet it's a private label seller, because if you look at the data, if you look at the Keepa, there's only one person that's in ownership 100% of the time on the buy box, right? So granted, they're out of stock right now. They've been out of stock for about a month or 2 months, but we don't know when they're going to come back in stock, right? So you could purchase 10, 20, 30 units, right? Send them in the FBA, and all of a sudden, I think BioLite.
Well, how would you buy them? From
What's
a retailer or something? How would you buy them then if they're unavailable just from like a retailer or something?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can pick that sort of stuff up in Walmart or Target or
Oh,
whatever.
I agree. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really niche example. And
mean,
obviously either way, still
Like
important.
I'm saying, the buy box percentage is 100%, so that's not something we would mess with. And like I said, for the
Yeah,
main
there's other items out there.
Yeah.
Is Keepa worth it? Yes, it's absolutely necessary.
It's not just only worth it; it's essential to having any sort of success, right? Because Keepa gives us the historical data that we can leverage the past 6 months in looking at price history, price fluctuations, that sort of thing, in making those educated decisions where we can buy something with assurance for the next 3 to 4 months. How do I have items in stock but the listings inactive? Did that listing get shut down?
That's what I was immediately thinking. Yeah.
I would assume you got some sort of complaint about it and it got shut down or suppressed. So look in your account history from Amazon. They might have given you some sort of email about it.
Yeah. So it gives data that shows the product's performance over time and not just the demand, which is all sales rank gives in one instantaneous. I got someone's PL item off Walmart. They filed a counterfeit claim and an IP claim. Damn. So, yeah, that's a lesson in checking the listings, I guess, and looking at the coupon stuff.
Just to give you a sense of what we look for, we don't go in on a listing that one seller, and whether it's Amazon or not Amazon, is over 70% ownership of the buy box, right? So if they're 75, 80%, if they're owning the buy box that much of a percentage of the time, there's better opportunities. We are better off putting our money elsewhere rather than trying to compete for 20, 30% of a single listing. That doesn't do us any good, right? So look elsewhere. There's better stuff out there. One last thing, I got hit with an IP complaint about a fraud item. How do I tell Amazon to just remove it?
You appeal it.
Yeah, so submit your invoices, submit your receipts, however you purchased it. Submit it to Amazon, and they should remove that for you.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, what's up? Ryan does some serious numbers wholesale, I'm pretty sure. Good to see you here, Ryan. Yeah, I'm on YouTube as well over here. That's why I like look back and forth. Don't give them ideas. Facts, Kevin. That's what I'm saying. Gold, thank you. Absolutely, Donald. Our pleasure. Thanks for.
That's what we're here for, dog. Because, so Donald, what you're looking for and what we look for is a buy box line, the pink line that oscillates, right? The more oscillation, the more steady oscillation, it signifies a healthy listing, right? We want an even rotation where there's 8, 10, 12, 15 sellers that are all getting a piece of the pie, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly.
A lot of them are going to be 1%, though. I'd say like
Oh, wow. As long as there's oscillation, as long as there's movement, that's a good sign that the buy box is moving at a healthy rate, and that's something that you're looking for. You don't want a straight line. Kevin, I'll believe it when I see it, dog. I've been waiting for you to come through for a while.
Share the live. Oh, thanks for sharing. I didn't even know how you share a live video on here. Oh, let me do it here. All right, you learn something new every day. Pulling up. Yeah, so we'll be on here for the next 10, 15 minutes or so for any questions you guys have this evening. It seems Friday nights are a little slow, I guess for obvious reason. We do more weekdays as well.
Kevin, when you come, bring Rodriguez.
Bless you, Miles. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. It's only been 2 months since I mentioned it. Yeah, Kevin, you got to come to Philadelphia, come to Delaware.
Kevin, just things happen so quickly. It feels like I've known you for months and months. But realistically, I've probably only been actually known.
He probably like I think I met Kevin last spring, so it was coming up on a year, probably like 8, 9 months.
I don't think I was homies with Kevin until maybe 4 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe 5. I don't know.
A lot further than that.
Really? I guess
like July was like 7 months ago.
Yeah, I guess so.
More sourcing guy. I'm not good at tech. Yeah, you probably just haven't done it enough, right? Like if you have capital, get Tactical Expander too. That's a major key.
Miles, throw your YouTube link in here. I'm gonna go find it. Miles if you search Miles Longstreth Tactical Arbitrage, that first video,
flips from Miles to it has a couple thousand views.
It's a video that Miles and I put together, going through every single intricate part about how we put together our sourcing strategy and how we do our tactical arbitrage searches. and it's been valuable for a lot of people. So definitely check it out.
It's a cool name. Yeah. Cool. We'll let him back in here, I guess. Don't want anything to come up random. Oh, cat's here wanting to get fed. Hey. What's the name of the video? If you just it's like Tactical Arbitrage Tutorial 2021, something like that. If you just search Flips for Miles Tactical Arbitrage, it'll come up. I think the thumbnail is green.
Yeah, it'll be the first one that comes up.
Best up and coming replan category for 2022. I think pets. I mean, like, it's more so what you're good at finding. Everything's good. There's tons of money in every category. It just depends on what you're actually good at finding, what you like finding, all that. I'm about to absolutely. Yeah, dude, just do it. Do it right now. It's just post up a listing. Say like obviously on onlinejobs.ph that looking for an Amazon sourcing VA, like put an example. I have a video on how to do it, but you can say like send me a spreadsheet with the colors of the rainbow on it so they show they actually read it. And then once you start interviewing people, a lot of them will have experience sourcing Amazon products, which is super cool. So you can give them like a day trial. Say send me as much stuff as you can find that have these profit and sales rank or whatever requirements and everything. It's really not too intimidating once you actually go ahead and do it.
We actually walked through the entire process in Taylor Jones's podcast episode. So the podcast episode that we interviewed Taylor Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know, Miles.
Oh, yo. Damn, Johnny. So Johnny's who I was telling you about that did the coaching program that crushed it. And Johnny, actually, my friends here are doing really well with theirs too.
Yeah, as of 2 days ago, 1 day ago. I kept thinking I was missing comments. And
I'm on TikTok
over the platform too.
Super easy, Kale, in the process of it now. Yeah, damn, that's crazy, Tyler. That's literally like 6 months ago or 4 or 5 months ago you're getting started, and now you're bringing people onto the team. Best Amazon purchase that has helped you the most reselling. Labels like Rollo. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, probably it would be in that technical, probably the label maker, because it's just from an efficiency standpoint, it's like no other. You can just pump out so much more quantity of product that you would be in those old the laser printer jet label maker things.
Dude, Tommy, I peeped you kicked someone that was talking some mess in the Discord. That was pretty funny. Kind of nervous but excited. Yeah, it's just like I'm sure you were nervous probably making your first shipment. I definitely was. Some stuff is hard the first time.
That's a good question. More questions. When do you know to do LTL versus?
Okay, so tell me, there was I'm interrupting you, but there was a really good in the 1000 ASINs buy box bandit episode. There's a really good breakdown of that. But Garrett, carry on.
I was gonna say, what if it's over 200 pounds? LTL, mathematically speaking, is going to be cheaper from a $1 per pound perspective. Once you get over 180, 200, I've done the math. It'll be cheaper to do LTL rather than small parcel. With LTL, you can actually get your pound per dollar or dollar per pound, whatever it is, to about 15, 10 cents, maybe even less than 10 cents per pound. Rather, if you're doing UPS, it's going to be 25, 30, 50 cents per pound.
But yeah, there's a lot of downsides of doing LTL too, though. In some cases, just
at this point, slower.
From the total response that I've heard from other people. Should I start using Inventory Labs? No. You should stop what you're doing right now. Leave the stream. Go find everything you have at home, any old books or anything, and send that in tomorrow. Anything that's profitable, obviously, and focus on software later. Focus on getting sales right now. Getting a roller printer is gold. Save you so much time. That's a fact. Oh, yep, we lost him. Damn, appreciate the likes. All right, so we'll be on for 5 more minutes or so for any final questions you guys have. Is there a different product criteria? Okay, that's a good question, Tommy. Check this out, Garrett.
Is there a different product criteria you have for wholesale versus OA? Yes, there is.
It's just different. Yeah, it's such different in general, just like metrics and stuff.
Well, your mindset's going to be different, right? Because from a wholesale perspective, you're assuming you're going to be repurchasing these products, right? So you're going to be looking at it from a more macro perspective. You're not going to be looking at it as short term because typically the MOQs are going to be more, right? So because you have to purchase more, you have to go more in depth in that product research. You have to go back further, leverage more historical data than you would typically if you're buying 10, 20, 30 units, right? So that's in the beginning. Corresponding with that, right? Because you're purchasing more units for a PO, we like to think about as a cumulative profit per order, right? So we take the cumulative of how many units we're ordering, leveraging how much time it'll take to prep those units, and kind of deduct a price per unit for that order. Whereas OA, it's smaller scale. A lot of people leverage ROI and that sort of thing, right? So it's just a more macro perspective with wholesale that it's just different. Private label worth it. It's a lot more of an entry cost. If you're just starting out, I would not look into it.
Based on not particularly myself. I'm kind of just like if you buy stuff that turns quick, this is all just you gotta completely audit your own risk tolerance. But I buy stuff on a statement that say it ends like in 2 weeks, the payment will be due in like 3 weeks after that. Like you can turn stuff that quickly. But I also I hedge it with multiple streams of income and everything that all kind of end up being reinvested into Amazon stuff. So if your situation's different, I completely get it. It's obviously much better to be purely cash, but you got to audit your own risk tolerance. Thanks for doing this. I haven't started yet, but definitely appreciate it. Go ahead and get started then. What are you waiting on? Just hit 100K today. Started last Q4. Nice. Never used any software. Wow, that's it. You've been going through pain listing, I'm sure. Then it's time to get Inventory Lab. No, unless you went through and entered in all your buy costs. But you obviously got to also check that on your own. So no different ROI and stuff. Well, so for a wholesale item that you can buy way more of, like you can go lower ROI because you'll be able to consistently get it, be able to sell it for longer. There's higher LTV with that item.
That's kind of the net of what I was getting at. The long-winded answer is you could expect and accept less, obviously, to make up for it with quantity. That's kind of the net of it. You guys are a wealth of information. Adventures with Victoria. We appreciate it.
Crazier scale and a flip. Dude, I mean, yeah, like Walmart's a flipping business too. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of arbitrage. Like me being that I buy from like retail stores and stuff, that's way harder to scale, but I kind of just have like a niche that works and everything. But at the wholesale level, it's literally just like kind of being a part of the supply chain. Where did you learn to optimize listings? The Wholesale Made Easy podcast is really good, and there's also some good YouTubers on it. Did you do taxes quarterly? I personally did. You obviously talk to your CPA and everything to figure out if that's right. I don't know at anything about that kind of stuff. Thanks so much. I'll be using Inventory Lab from now on. Fantastic. All right, and with that being said, we're gonna hop off. Thank you guys for joining us for a little stream tonight. Probably get back after one of the week nights this week. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get notified of that. Appreciate it.
Or subscribe to